I think the buzz in here is just a very fun atmosphere with a lot of great people, great food, great service, great wine. And just, you know, kind of an Italian wine bar party type feel. They should really expect to have an amazing experience with the food being very traditional Italian, but not in the sense that most Americans are used to. This is food that really is from Italy, but with a slight contemporary twist on it. It's small plates, you know, we try and give people the ability to taste a lot of things on the menu. I always enjoy walking up to a table and having people say, I would have never thought to have this, but it is so good. I think that's really what I want people to take out of it, is the experience of trying something new and enjoying it. It's not just about sustenance, it's about really enjoying the meal. It's about enjoying the company you're with. It's about enjoying the surroundings and the settings.
So, Steve, you tell us that Davanti Enoteca steals the show. Tell us why you chose it.
My wife read about it in the paper last winter, and we went. I figured since it was in the paper, it was going to be crowded, so we went early afternoon on a Sunday before a hockey game, and it's authentic Italian. It's small plates. It's kind of an Italian-style tapas, I guess, and it just blew me away.
Well, it's a fairly new concept from the Mia Francesca group, but I mean, it seems to be a winner right out of the gate. You know, what are they doing that sort of made this thing into a great success immediately?
Well, I think I don't drink, but you know, you're surrounded by great wines. I think that's helpful, and they just have stuff, Italian food. I've never been to Italy, but they have stuff that I've never seen served here in the United States, and certainly not even on Taylor streets.
Well, Rose, you went with your family. What'd you think?
We loved it. I went with my mom, my sister Jane, and every single thing we tried was fantastic. We started with the focaccia bread with the cheese, the cheesy business inside of it.
Isn't that like the?
I've never seen
I didn't
it
even
before.
know that existed, and they brought me some, and I was like, what is this? And just eat it, and it was unbelievable.
It absolutely was, and it was one of those things where, it, like, oh, we'll try it, that sounds good, and then it blew me away. Like, I will go back there for that alone. We also tried, for our entrees, we split 4 things. We tried the raviolo, we did the rigatoni with sausage, we did the pizza with basil. That is the closest pizza. I have been to Italy. I ate pizza in Florence, and that is the closest I've ever come to a recreation of a Florence pizza was at Davanti. It was incredible.
So it's not the water. Settled.
No. We can do it on Taylor Street, and that is exciting business because I will go back for that. I mean, it was absolutely delicious.
I'm just glad that I've been fronting it as authentic Italian,
And
having
you're
never been to Italy,
Yes.
and I was right.
Well, it is. You're totally right.
What a
Good
relief.
for you. Good job.
All
Good
right,
job.
so, Ronia, important thing to know about Davanti Enoteca is they don't take reservations.
They do not take reservations, which is fine if you have an area where you can actually wait for your table to be ready.
Timing is everything there.
They don't. So, and it's really small, so we kind of just had to give our phone number and wander outside and just kind of hope they wouldn't forget about us. So that kind of started things off.
How long did you wait?
We waited about 40 minutes or so.
All right, so you sat down. Did things get better from there?
Not really.
Well, you know, I'm sitting right next to you.
I know, and I'm so sorry. I really wanted to love this place, but our service was pretty horrific. I mean, she came and we put in our appetizers, and then we couldn't even flag her down. We couldn't find her to save our lives. So, I mean, I know I have big hair and it's intimidating, but, you know, we want to eat too.
What did you think of the food?
Well, we started off with the bruschetta. It was really good. But from there, everything else was just kind of lukewarm. We had the Mediterranean olives, and I know olives. I'm Middle Eastern, and so I'm like, oh, Mediterranean olives, and it didn't do it for me. Then we had the chicken liver pate, which
you're
was
ordering weird stuff. Order normal stuff.
I mean, me and my group we're always pretty adventurous and want to try the different things on the menu, but the spaghetti was really good. I will say that. It was just black pepper and pecorino cheese, and they did it amazingly. So that was pretty good.
So, Steve, what are some of your favorite dishes here?
Well, I like the jumbo rigatoni with the sausage. I like the gigantic ravioli the size of my head. The focaccia bread that we spoke about is delicious. They have an appetizer that is ricotta cheese and honey on some toasted Italian bread. is, out of this world. So I haven't tried the livers, but I haven't had anything that I didn't like.
Stay away from the liver.
The desserts there were also incredible. The cheesecake in the little mason jar.
I had that.
Oh my gosh, it was not only a clever presentation, but like layer of graham cracker, layer of cheesecake filling. It was like a raspberry, blackberry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would.
good.
I wanted to take 10 more of them
Kind of
home
hard
with
to
me.
lick the
Right, and still look appropriate, but I was probably very close.
should
It
give you a
was
spatula
really
for
delicious.
Yeah, for me, I
right.
think the dessert was kind of their saving grace because we literally, there was 4 of us, we got one of everything. The cheesecake was my favorite.
Yeah.
So good. We got the chocolate gelato, the raspberry sorbet, and then the butterscotch pudding. And all of it was just so good. And I think if I went back, it would be just for the dessert.
So, Rose, how would you describe sort of the atmosphere and the decor of the restaurant?
I love the decor because obviously the Enoteca, it's going to be a wine theme, and it very much was like the Italian movie posters in the bathrooms, and the cork board along the border of by the bar, and the wine bottles on the wall in the back. Lots of interesting wine decor. The only thing that was a little bit off-putting about the atmosphere, I thought, was the club music going on in the background. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I did not hear the music ever, but I don't pay
It
attention.
was a
I tune
dance.
a lot
It
of
was
things
a
out.
party in the USA.
Yeah,
That's
really?
for sure.
I heard it
Yes.
too.
All right, Steve, you picked Davanti Enoteca. Give us a summary.
Authentic Italian food, a small portions, tapas style on Taylor Street. It's Italy in Chicago.
All right, Ronia.
I would say go for the dessert, but Chicago has several other places that are better for the Italian cuisine and the service.
All right, and Rose.
Fantastic food, worth the wait. Go if you like the club music with your Italian food.
All right, well, you can try the pasta and much more at Davanti Enoteca, 1359 West Taylor Street, 312-226-5550. They're open for lunch and dinner every day and brunch on weekends. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab per person is $41.